What is up, guys? It is Lego My Django here, and I'm here to talk about some recent things with the channel and some updates, and maybe some new information that might be having to do with new series coming. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the Clone Revolution Episode 3 and what happened on that day that it was premiered. Now, most of the episodes have gotten a lot of likes and whatnot, and has gotten a lot of people waiting and wanting to see more. And it's been great. Like, it's just been really cool to know that people do find interest in the series. Until that Sunday, that I would say that it kind of went to a dumpster fire. I looked on the video for the first few minutes of it being uploaded to see if maybe people commented and how many views it's gonna get in the next few hours and whatnot. And I saw a decline in subs. There was, I believe, 2 subs lost in that day, which I saw rapidly. I checked the channel out, and I saw 134. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, just maybe here and there. Then I saw 133 an hour later, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? Are people just unsubscribing because of this episode? And I just don't know. I honestly don't know, because the fact that no one has commented on that video. There has been around, I believe, 9 likes up to now, and 1 dislike, but the ratio of that doesn't tell me. Does it, like, what's the warranty of how subscribers unsubscribe just because of that episode? Like, was it poorly animated? Did the voices kind of get run off? Or did the editing just suck? Or the story or whatever? Or because it was short? Because the sense that a lot of the episodes aren't going to be as short as that one, but it was mainly because of the fact that it was the only thing I can work on at the moment due to my scheduling. But the thing I'm just wondering about is, why is it less popular than all the other ones? I can get it why that it's less popular than Part 4. Part 4 is amazing to rewatch and whatnot, because I find myself watching it because it just looks so good, and it's such like a dream of mine to just have done that. But I feel like I've disappointed my fans because of this, because of how Episode 3 ended up. It was a quick episode, but it was also just, I feel like people just didn't really find it interesting, and that's why that there's not a lot of feedback on it like used to. And with the feedback, I'm used to at least getting like 2 comments about it, because that's when all the fans have been watching, and I've even premiered it and no one joined, and I'm just not sure. I'm kind of just confused, and it got me stumped for a while. I sat on the idea for a few days of maybe it's just because that it's not really catching on that quick. Maybe it's people are just busy and don't watch the series that much now, or something else, something that besides just thinking maybe people just don't like it. And I thought about how this kind of correlated to a recent events with Bob Iger and George Lucas and whatnot, and it kind of made sense to me how people do get bored of a concept after time and time again, that same series or concept has been released multiple times. What I was thinking then, something clicked in my head that said, what if people are just getting bored of Clone Revolution just because the weekly basis of the episodes coming out? And I dwelled on that idea for a little while, and I thought about it. It does make sense, because of the fact that I shot out 4 parts in the last couple months, and then episode 2, and then now episode 3, all in a time crunch of just a few months, which for the majority of stop motions I've seen, they take at least a few months, maybe half a year. But I don't understand as to what kind of happened. I feel like it's just a lot of overload, and maybe people just didn't really like it. Now, something to combat this that I have thought about is how I could try to space them out and whatnot, and my idea is to do these short documentary-like episodes based around the projects that I do, which includes doing documentaries for episode 1, 2, 3, 4, however many episodes I make, and they'll be basically intertwining with how the releases of the actual episodes are. They won't be on the same day, and I will be uploading the behind the scenes and the stop motions on separate days. For instance, this weekend will probably be a behind the scenes and documentary if this goes well, and the next weekend will be episode 4. And so then it'll kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until, basically until I either stop making them or it just keeps going. But in a sense, I'm hoping that does kind of help within trying to space out them and get people still wanting to watch and whatnot. Because just seeing that Sunday, how it kind of went downhill, kind of just did feel... I felt sad about it because I felt like I've disappointed my fans and whatnot. And with all that in mind, I just didn't know what to do. I feel like I was just... there was no feedback. There was nothing said about it. No one really did talk about it other than a few people I did message about it. And I just didn't know what to think because the fans didn't really respond or anything to what this was. And I just don't know. And sorry if it does seem like I'm rambling. I just wanted to put this together in a quick fashion mainly. And so in that sense, I feel like that I kind of just did disappoint the fans. But tell me otherwise in the comments below. But besides that, I am still kind of worried about all that sort of mess that happened with episode 3. But now I'm going to talk about the recent stuff that has happened with the projects in mind. Now, if you guys remember in my news video, I'll put a picture of the timeline up on the screen. And it shows how, Season 1 of Clone Revolution, then the FETs, then Clone Revolution Season 2, and so on. And something that I did kind of think about was the recent events leading up to knowing that the Kenobi Disney Plus series is happening. And that got me to thinking about, does that mean I should just scrap whatever I have of that series and just hope for the best? Or if I should just keep going with that idea. I've scripted out 2 episodes in these last couple months, and I'll still do it if people are interested in seeing my interpretation. But I feel like that series is going to be kind of just lackluster compared to the short miniseries in Disney Plus. But you guys tell me what you think. Every other series, though, unless there is going to be something going on in terms of Disney Plus that they're releasing, every other part of the series is going to be happening. I'm going to be working on one series of mine with Cool Guy 9201, and we're going to be doing a collaboration, which I'm not going to say much of it because I'm not sure how much I could say. All I'm going to say is that it is a collaboration series, and there will be a lot of funny moments and a lot of serious moments. It'll have a lot more story, and I'm just going to keep that under wraps for right now until I figure out with Cool Guy about what we should say about a teaser, or maybe when a teaser should be announced or whatnot. But right now it's just the idea phase. And other than that, I have been working on some of the other scripts for the other series I've been working on, and also a short film going on that I will be making in the next few months, mainly due to the fact that it'll be relating to episode 9 and sort of episode 8 in a way. But besides those things, I just want to get across what happened when episode 3 came out. Like, I just do not understand. Did I do something wrong? Did I mess up and whatnot? And I just don't understand. I don't know what to do. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Shoot me a DM if you're on Discord. Do whatever you need to be able to tell me what you guys think. But anyway, I am Lego My Django, and see you this weekend.